I'm at Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, and want to give you a travel tip while I'm able to do so. First of all, good morning. Second of all, try to make absolutely certain that you are able to get to the airport at least 2 hours. I said 2 hours before your flight departs. I say that because there are several factors you have to consider when you are about to fly a plane today. And I say that because I've traveled long enough, going back to a time when the TSA didn't exist, okay, let alone the need for it. First of all, one thing you have to consider is travel. What's the traffic going to be like oh, and by the way, hey, you know what? That's cool, but when you do that in front of people, sir, you should always say, excuse me, because they have, sir? Hey, sir? Hello? Hey, buddy? Hello, buddy? Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, always say excuse me when you do that around a person's foot because you send the message. Otherwise, you're being rude to them and you're trying to sweep around them. It's a bad message. Just letting you know, okay? And my friend, thank you. All right, cool. So as I was saying, okay, when you leave yourself enough time to deal with the traffic, okay? Always. And then you got to make sure you have your ID out and your boarding pass and everything else. Something else too. The millennials, they don't say excuse me or anything. They just sort of do their thing, right? That's why I did that. All right? You want to change society, use social media to keep people in line, because that was rude. Now, something else too. You have to deal with a security line, okay? Make sure you have your ID out. Make sure you have your boarding pass ready. Make sure you have that ready long before you get in line. If you have a disability, you have the right to go through ahead of anybody else, okay? Now, at Atlanta Airport, if you have to go to the T gates, don't go through the central area. Stay to the left. When you come to the airport, go to the T gates, United Airlines more than likely. Go to the left. Go all the way down. Do not go to the central area where you have to take the trams. If you have to take a tram, you're going too long to get to a T gate. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. If you are disabled, don't be afraid to ask for a wheelchair. Believe me, be ready to give the person about $5 so that you can use your wheelchair, right? Okay. Other thing is this. I don't like to take it on a carry-on bag. Carry-on bags are a hassle. So I recommend you check your bags, even if it's the one bag, all right? If you have a backpack, that's a different story. And even then, don't stuff it with a lot of things. And the reason why I recommend you not do that is because, let's say you've got a lot of hard drives, that sort of thing, that increases the likelihood that the computer system will flag it for additional screening. If it's flagged for additional screening, it means you're gonna have to stay a little bit here. All right. Now that's why you get there early in case that happens. But the way to prevent that from happening is to what? Is to simply take only what you need. You don't need a lot of hard drives or loose change in your bag. And if you're gonna take loose change, take a little bit of it in a precise compartment. But if it's around your bag, guess what? It's going to show up on your computer as something else other than what you intend, and it's going to be a flag. So you don't want that to happen, all right? So at Atlanta Airport, these things, wheelchairs, all right, are always available and accessible, all right? So that's it. So those are my tips. And don't be afraid to make a vlog and tell your story. Because it's one thing for somebody else to read what you're talking about, but it's something else entirely for a person to see it. You know what I mean? Subscribe to Zennie62 on YouTube. I'll see you.